if he doesn't change his behavior, I mean, then what? You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I mean. You take people from the hood that make it because they're good players. They played all their lives, but you don't give them any media training to
like that? Like
know how to act in front of the world.
Is he from the hood like that? Like, I know he's from a small town.
Well, if he's flashing a gun with his homie while he's driving around, he must be looking for the ops.
That doesn't mean he's from the hood. He might be trying to. That's why he's trying to do it so much so that he could like
credibility.
So he could like convince himself that he's from the hood. He's trying to convince himself and others. You know what I mean?
Hey, what's that one video? Hey, we gotta go back to the hood. He said, "What? We gotta go get these ops. What ops?
What ops?
Why? We made it. You made a song. We made it." He said, "Man, we gotta get it back on the drugs."
No, yeah. Like, listen, man.
Hey,
Dude,
you gotta take the gun case,
right? Dude, like you're a young basketball player. You probably get these millions, and you end up fucking around. You know what I mean? Like, and plus they're giving him leeway and the second chances, and he doesn't want that second chance.
Yo, the funniest shit, he used what's that shit? The AI shit to apologize.
That wasn't even a real apology. That's how you know you don't give a fuck.
That shit was funny.
I mean, I just hope best for the guy. You know, hope he just cleans up his act. You know.
Yeah.
Or at least be smart.
AI? How did they know it was the AI? Did he leave? Like
They typed in like kind of apology shit, and they said the same shit that he fucking put up.
No fucking.
Yeah.
What if AI took his apology from the internet and just
the most popular thing at the moment?
Right.
That could have happened.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah. He just needs to clean up his act, man.
Or
at least be more smart about it if you're gonna be doing shit like that. You know what I mean? Don't put it on IG Live. Don't
he got millions, bro. You gotta do is just do what you want or been wanting to do is play basketball.
Right.
Now that you got millions, you want to go ahead and be in a car, buy these guns, that you can buy all this shit that you can buy, and
because
kick it with these fools that don't give a shit.
But can it fire them? Isn't that your Second Amendment to own a gun?
Yeah, you could own a gun, but you're not gonna flash it on IG just because you're slapping NBA YoungBoy with your homie.
Why not?
And then you're contracted under NBA, which is all kinds of legal fees and all
That's
that.
the new wave.
The new wave getting canceled?
No,
what's the new wave?
It's flashing all your illegal shit for everybody to see, bro.
For police to see.
For a story.
For a story. You know what I mean? You want to show the police that,
look what illegal shit I'm getting into for this 24 hours.
Yeah, for real.
And boom.
And I'm going to be here at this address.
You know, everyone posting their weed pictures and all that shit, and they got to put the little not for sale type shit.
Not for sale.
Not for sale, but then the next post be like, ace for this and halves for that. Hit me up, you know, with the arrow and the phone emoji.
Not for sale with the phone.
Not for sale. Then on the next slide, okay, it's for sale.
The motherfucker could literally buy land and build his own shooting range and show off his guns right like that if he wants to be all
right. Think about like
high-minded like that and have his homies right there just shooting shit off on his property.
Where's this kid from?
From South Carolina.
Aren't
It's like
guns
a small
legal? Can you
town.
open carry in South Carolina?
Yeah. I think so, right? It's the South.
He plays for Memphis.
He plays for Memphis, but he's from, I think, South Carolina or some shit, a small town. It was like 3,000 people, some shit like that.
He's a really good player too.
He is, bro. I like him. I like him as a basketball player.
Well, that's why he's not kicked off, man.
I know, because he's that.
Because if he wasn't that good, bro, off
They
the first
second
time,
chance to tell him like, yo, chill. They're telling him to chill, and he's not chilling.
Yeah, because
Because he's young and he knows it all.
He's supposed to be that star in Memphis.
Yeah, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Memphis Grillies?
2019 pig. He's been in the 4 years. 4 years.
Bro, how are you getting your L's in front of your Z's?
Grizzlies?
Grillies? He said Grillies.
Ricky turned Asian.
I swear to God, I read that shit.
Hey, y'all seen the video of those two dudes trying to reap $400?
Oh, shit.
They're on the fucking IG Live showing off money. And then
Oh,
someone commented like,
Yeah. You got
Po.
Po.
He said Bedween. He said Bedween.
Bedween.
He said there was dude trying at first. He couldn't get it. Then then his homie came through like, oh,
Oh man. Yeah, man. So as y'all can hear, This NBA shit has been a lot lately. It's been a lot all the way around.
Hey, man, shout out John Morant though.
Shout out John Moran. He needs to chill. You know what I mean? Focus on your future, man. Don't throw that shit away by doing dumb shit.
His homie tried to help him out, man.
Even
He put the phone down real quick.
Yeah, it's like,
But-
bro, like,
don't want it, man. Come on. But speaking of small towns and all that, they're trying to gentrify us, man. What are we gonna do about this, guys?
Nothing.
There's nothing.
Nothing.
We can't afford shit here, so you can't do nothing.
We're gonna be pushed out because everybody's gonna
Believe
buy
it
it.
or not-
Explain though. What's going on?
There's been some gentrification. Oh, I'm so glad I could pronounce that. Gentrification, and some in Seaside and Monterey. They're building new homes.
I wouldn't say Monterey. I would
Or-
say Seaside.
Seaside.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
'Cause
Monterey's
that
basically.
block
Yeah.
where Ronnie lives at, like they were buying houses, they're buying all
Yo,
the buildings there.
yo.
They were trying to buy you guys out, right, Ronnie?
Yeah.
You said no for an answer, right? You,
You're like, no.
hey, you walked out with your spear, right? Spear in hand. Nah, my village.
Chancla?
My village.
With my chancla, bro. With the chancla real quick.
Came out with the Tarzan little kilt.
Oh, shit.
Might as well, bro. Just manscape.
All right, so that wraps it up.
they try to buy Ronnie and that's it.
Ronnie said no.
That's it. No justification in Seaside.
So did your neighbor say no? Or did everybody sell out and you're just holding out? Or you're the last man holding?
Nah, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I don't even know what you guys are
if you
talking
guys
about,
look
bro.
at, if you guys look at,
Hey, Ricky, what
Broadway,
article did you read?
No, when you look at Broadway, I saw this on the show. When you look at Broadway, there's one house that hasn't sold out. Everything else is
Oh,
a business
yeah.
there, and a lot of the businesses that got remodeled, they got bought out. So they're no longer like minority owned. Now it's some people with money coming in to invest in the city because it's getting developed. So basically, what they want to do here is make it like another Monterey. Monterey becomes Pacific Grove becomes Carmel becomes Pebble Beach, and everything grows here. So right now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but hella people are moving to Salinas because the rents here are so high. So they push out all the individuals that are minorities into the suburbs, and they keep these areas nice. And basically, they're trying to buy out everything. I don't know if you guys know, there's a lot of development going. So all these
Yeah.
investors with money come buy out people for cheap, double their money, and then kick all the people out, all the people that
So when
grew up here and stuff like that.
So when are you buying?
Arkansas.
Hey, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know if that's one corporation buying? Or?
I mean, there's different groups. I don't know if you guys keep up with like news like this, but Blackstone, they're like these big corporations. Their chairman just approved to start buying real estate. So the United States is gonna become like a renter's country, where big corporations are gonna own a whole bunch of shit, and everybody, all they're gonna do is just rent all these units out, and no one's really gonna own shit. So basically, I think Chase just approved the same thing, and I forget this other guy's name that I follow. That he's been doing this shit for years. He takes millions, like he invests people's money, and creates all this network for real estate, and they're really just renting out. No one's selling out no more. So that's basically the way we're leading, and this is part of gentrification. They're buying all these old houses that are torn down and not up to code, and they're offering people that are struggling here in the area pennies to the dollar. People be like, well, I'm in need. I could buy another house in Salinas for cheaper. So everybody's getting pushed out, and that's basically what gentrification is.
Well, I heard you say Broadway, right? And
Yeah.
it's interesting because like when you talk about like corporations coming in or just people with money coming in, and you think about like what's going on Broadway. Like once a year they shut it down for the car show. You know, that's a big revenue bringer.
Yeah.
Not only for the city, but just for the area in general. And I mean, if you're a corporation, if you're a businessman, you know that's going to be on Front Street for the world to see. I think that's, you know, it's a no-brainer on why they want to go ahead and start off right there in Broadway, you know? Like,
Yeah, like a good example is like all the cannabis clubs that were corporate. There's only one that's independently owned now. Everybody's started independently, and they all got bought out.
Is that small ass one?
The one that in next to the coffee shop,
Yeah.
he's the only one that's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
independently owned now.
Man,
Everybody else is all corporate.
Man,
So
they're
corporate,
trying-
like people build their brands up. Of course, you know, you build your brand up. They give you a few million, you get bought out, and you want to walk out with
They're
money.
trying to
You
send
know,
into that.
which makes sense. But
Fucking-
you know, now it's no longer local businesses. This is corporate businesses that really don't care about the local economy here. It's that you want to keep your dollars here in your economy so it grows and it blooms. But when the corporates comes, they take their money and spend it somewhere else. They don't re-spend it here. You know, that's why so many people say spend local businesses, because you help out the local economy.
I mean, it's pretty crazy to go ahead and even hear that idea, because one of the main concentrated efforts is always to conserve everything around here, conserve the environment, conserve the heritage, conserve this. So just to go ahead and have the ability to let corporate in, that should let you know what type of powers at stake, who's making the moves, because just for an old classic town to let them in, that speaks a lot.
And it does. Like, I was talking to the mayor of Marina maybe 3 years ago, and we were talking about like the forward land that was out there now that is being developed. He said, we're just waiting for somebody that's willing to spend the money to create the infrastructure, like the sewers, the water lines. Someone that wants to spend the money in developing the area again, because there was none of that in the military housing. So as soon as someone did that, now you see it's all getting built up. They just tore down all the buildings that were down there, everything down all along the freeway. Like, everything's getting brought up. Like, I think Marina, maybe in 5 years, maybe 10 years, is going to be like a college town. Like, no questions asked. SUB is there. They're opening a bar there. Huh?
I said it should have been that years ago.
It should have been, but it's barely getting hyped up. Like, they got a great nursing program here, psychology program here.
And we got the soccer
team.
And
there's one other thing. And then now they have the soccer team. So now that it's growing, more people want to live here. And now that they're pushing everybody out, people will maybe be like, well, I want to send my kids down to Monterey. It's nice out there. You know, they can live there. They have the affordable housing. The apartments are next to the shopping center. They're supposed to be affordable, but even those are going to go up now. You know?
Oh, yeah, those are like the joint houses.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's just Monterey. It's just Monterey County. I don't think nothing's affordable like around here, you know?
Yeah.
You start getting more into the outskirts of where the water's not at, maybe, but real estate's prime right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's the.
I mean, that's the scam, you know? Don't best advice is to kind of move from this point. Don't sell your grandma's house. Don't sell your grandma's
there's
house.
that one house on the bottom of Broadway. I think they refused to sell that house.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
They're
the one
not
he was
selling out.
talking
There's
about.
two of them.
Oh, there's two of them.
There's two of them that haven't sold out. There's an empty lot there that
Yeah.
hasn't sold out.
Keep saying no.
You know, keep saying no.
Yeah.
Don't sell out.
Keep saying no, man.
And if you're
that.
the grandchildren, don't sell your grandma's house.
Nope.
That's your money right there.
Fuck
You know,
that.
like people be like, "Well, I need money now. I'm gonna sell my grandma's house. Someone's gonna give you pennies to the dollar, and then what? Your ass there, you're gonna go buy a new Benz instead of reinvesting it.
Right.
Well, the people doing that and selling it, they don't really care, bro.
Well, that's why.
As soon as they get the money, it's like, all right, whatever. I don't give a fuck what happens. Until you go down the same street, probably like 5 or 10 years later, like you said, and you're like, fuck.
Like that's
Look
just
what they
worth
built.
that worth $1 million now, and I sold it for 200,000. Like,
How you feel? Dumbo.
don't sell your grandma's house.
Nope.
But I guess that's my best explanation of gentrification.
And that's gentrification 101 with Ricky.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know what I mean? Speaking of letting stuff in, letting stuff go, they're bringing this back. They're bringing cruising back to Salinas. It was banned for 30 years because of the, you know what I mean, obviously, you know, the scene and the things that would spew out and burst out, you know what I mean, when those type of events would go on. But they're lifting the ban, they're bringing it back over 30 years. I know most of us probably wasn't alive back then.
So they banned it in, what,
crazy
93?
The crazy shit is, as soon as they lifted the ban, like, I heard shit was already happening. Like, that somebody had gotten stabbed at like some like fucking drive or some shit.
Yeah, all the time. I'm sure back in the day. But
Yeah.
who knows?
The only person that remembers is June. June, can you tell us?
Time stamped his ass. Boom.
Well,
No, but I mean, I guess they banned it because of everything that was. I mean, it's cool. Like the car scene's a little different now. Well, I mean, I think it depends what age you're in. Because when we were like 21 and 22, we want to go racing and be the tuner world. Now I'm more like I want an old school something like just to cruise around in, you know. And you see all these people that do their hydraulics and all that shit. That's badass.
Yeah.
So I think it just depends on, I guess, the age group or whatever.
Yeah. You think there's like certain age groups that values cars differently? They'll value the Corvettes, the Lambos, but they won't value the low riders or the old school Mustangs.
It's just the culture.
Yeah.
You know what you like.
Depends on what you're into, bro.
Yeah, like me, I could have bought a new truck, but I like that little '86 truck that I have. Like I just like the design it is and how small it is and stuff. Little did I know, June was an expert on it. I had that truck 3 years, and I didn't know you could pull the lever and put the whole seat back more.
Oh,
and I'm there fucking cramped, fucking driving that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking know.
Now you big chilling.
No, I'm big chilling. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Little leg room.
A little more regular. 3 inches.
Could we look up to see if they have an event coming soon? Cause if so, I'll be down to check it out. You know what I mean? Giving me some currency vibes, some fucking Cypress Hill type vibes.
I
You know
saw
what I'm
that they
saying?
had something like that, but I don't, was it here? 3 years band.
Yeah.
I'm sure
band.
someone's gonna come up and have an event, just because I've seen all the old schools parked on Alisal before, but they were parked like in front of the stores, because I don't think you could continue to drive around like up and down. So
Sure.
someone, maybe us, comes out with the first ever Salinas cruise. They close down the block.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That'd be tight.
Hell yeah. That would be tight. Gotta have more stuff like this to happen, you know what I mean? We have the car shows every now and then where the cars are just parked, but it'd be cool, you know what I mean? Seeing them
Cruise up
drive,
and down,
yeah. Cruising.
Just think about it. It's different when it's 10 cars just cruising. All right, so the 10 cars, but when it's like 50, 100 cars and they're just going down a long ass street and then they come back around, like, you know, where the fuck have I seen that? Where people will wait for the festival and they just sit outside their houses. I think it might have been in Arkansas. They had a parade with the old schools, and it was like that. People all around the road. You see people from the houses just sitting down, just waiting for the old schools to pass. You know,
just chilling. Long
yeah.
Beach chairs, you know what I mean?
like that.
All that.
It's just tight.
It's tight. Their version of the concourse or something.
Yeah.
You guys looking forward to the concourse?
Nah, man. I
Let's
hate
play it
sitting
out
in
now.
traffic. The traffic that shit brings.
It just sucks.
It does suck.
At this point, bro, we hadn't seen so many cars throughout our lives already. Like,
Kinda
just
numb
another
to
year,
it.
you know what I mean?
It's kind of like
Damn.
we're used to it.
Yeah.
It's like, you know how like in New York, the ball drop for
Oh,
New
yeah.
Year's Eve is such a big thing in New York.
Yeah.
But everybody that probably lives in that area is like, fuck, man, it's just another
Fuck
fucking
shit
Yeah.
again.
If I'm gonna have to leave 3 hours early for work or some shit like that, like fuck, like gonna have to take the trains and all that shit
Yeah, bro.
One thing that sucked about EDC was getting there
and
and
leaving.
leaving.
Why?
Just because traffic was so bad. Same thing, like
You Ubered there? Or what?
my hotel was supposed to be 20 minutes away, and it would take us an hour to an hour and a half to get to the event. And on the way back, same thing, like an hour to an hour and a half to get back.
You Ubered or you drove?
Over.
And
Safe.
and that's just specifically EDC traffic that you were
That's
in?
just specifically going there, yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, I was watching the news and they're talking about it. Remember EDC weekend coming up? It's gonna be hectic on 15 and North Boulevard, Vegas Drive. I forgot what it was. And
if you had to make an estimate, how many people you think was there?
fuck, dude,
Damn, that's like trying to guess how many M&Ms are in the jar. Like,
there was thousands of people there. Imagine a mile long, and people walking pretty much shoulder to shoulder
Shit.
from one end to the next, like just kind of wobbling.
little wobbleheads.
And every single stage is packed all the way to the front, all the way to the back. Pretty much.
Hey man, Ronnie got it down to a T now.
He's been
Hey,
watching my
that's the
video.
move. That's
He's
the
been watching
shimmy
my
move.
video.
I was like, yep.
I post them for you guys, just so you guys know. You guys are who I do it for.
There's no schedule for a new event,
No, so we
no.
gotta be first. Come on, guys.
There's probably like a Facebook group or some shit, bro.
We gotta do the first
I'll
one.
probably post a bulletin
huh? Oh,
board
because it
at the
It'll
laundromat.
be on
It's
June 15th.
Oh shit.
not the
that's
next
what they-
event, but the band will officially.
Oh,
That's when it's official.
that'll probably happen
Okay.
that night.
That
So
night,
June
that'd be
15th?
hard. That'd be
Everybody comes
hard.
out. That'd be tight.
That'd be tight. You know what I mean?
I need to
Everyone's
find
in-
some Dayans and a grill for my Mustang, and I'll go cruising in it.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We definitely pull up. You know what I mean? All Dickies. You know what I mean? Cortezes.
Dickies, fool. I'm rocking the Ben Davies, bro.
Ben Davies. The Band-Aids? I'm rocking the Band-Aids, bro.
The Band-Aid.
Have you not heard of them?
No, but this is tight. Well, we'll see what it turns out to, I guess.
Speaking of Band-Aids, there's a nurse in Arizona.
No,
How'd you
nice. That was a
Me
nice
like the
segue.
nurses.
Look at you. Shoebox took advantage of the opportunity. Someone. It's like,
Yeah,
wait,
all
Band-Aid
blushing
nurse.
now.
Wait, it's my time. You got this, man. Look at you. Look at
All
you,
right, now
pod
go
god.
ahead, give it to us.
Look at you, pod god. All
That
right.
shit's cool, huh?
Oh, I thought you did that.
Pause.
Yo, pause. Yeah, if necessary.
So, Ronnie, you broke this story to us.
All right.
Break to us again?
June, can you go ahead and look up nurse in Arizona gets patient pregnant? So apparently there was this was like a nursing home in Arizona. I guess it was called like Hacienda something. And there was some lady in a vegetative state who ended up
Only 10?
10 years.
That's
in prison.
fucking crazy. Only 10 years for that shit.
click on the link underneath. So
Suck
apparently he was supposed to be taking care of her, and obviously like he was
Not.
abusing
Yeah.
and
Trigger.
yeah. So they said that like
Basically,
9
having
months
sex with a dead
later
body.
she ended up giving birth, and the people that was taking care of her at the time, they said they called 911. Like, we didn't know that she was pregnant. Obviously they go ahead and do the test, DNA comes back to this guy, and
Also, she lives throughout the pregnancy. But, like, don't she have, like, other people checking up on her and, like, wait, hold up.
Yeah,
She's showing
so-
signs of pregnancy and she's been in a coma.
well, that's one thing I don't know either, right? Because if she's in a vegetative state, she's probably just always laying down, and
And
I don't know,
when
maybe
they see the stomach.
I don't know, maybe she was a bigger lady, bro. I don't know.
I mean, can you
it
sue
doesn't say
the
anything,
hospital for this?
Yeah,
Like, if you're a
the
family-
hospital. I think the hospital's getting sued for. I think they filed like a $45 million lawsuit.
And,
Oh.
and cancel my bill?
They're gonna get cashed out for sure.
Giving out the spanky.
Bruh, but I mean, how fucking crazy is this? Number one, like, it's a sick individual, bro. But like
it's
the
nasty.
whole baby was like
Like,
if
But look,
if
it says that-
informed, it could.
like in a coma. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
The
It's fucking-
privately owned intermediate care facility was unlicensed by the state for more than 20 years before the surprise birth. So before this, they weren't even licensed for 20 years.
Oh damn! They might not even get any money then,
Oh,
bro.
shit.
How they gonna? Get
Oh,
paid?
that's definitely coming back in the commercial. Like, if you or your family member have been in this hospital, you might be what they say? Do some money. Like you might be
class action lawsuit where
yeah.
it's like everybody signed this if you want to get your $2.50
Their
something
CEO
cents.
got sentenced to 3 years of
Nah,
supervised
this is
Shit,
wild.
he got
This is
probation.
more money than just
Yeah,
$2.
yeah, yeah.
Pleading guilty for fraud. Damn.
Oh yeah, damn man. Imagine the
That's a
hospital you're
whole
going to
scam
now,
right
man.
there.
It's just fucked up, bro. Like, I mean, you're paying for someone to be taken care of, and
This happens.
this happens. Here's my question: what happens to the child? The mom can't take care of it, and the father's in jail
Oh
for
shit!
life.
That's right. That means it's going to the system.
Let's go to the system.
Foster care, whatever, or whatever. I mean, I don't know about family wise. I don't know if that's an option. The patient
That's
with
crazy.
yeah. But that, I mean, if it's really true, that's just crazy to me. How a woman's body can do that while unconscious,
Mm-hmm.
still make a baby. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Right?
gotta
I
go to
mean-
meetings and fucking test and all that. Like, that's why it's kind of hard to believe. I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, because when you have like people checking up on their patients like regularly and be
They
and
weren't
notice like new
licensed.
signs,
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
they weren't
it's
licensed.
the same thing. Like, I mean,
and that's
people were
that's
giving
even
birth
crazy
before.
too.
People were
The-
giving birth.
Well,
way
have you
the
before
guys seen
the-
Kill Bill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a
Remember,
long
she was
time.
getting like raped by the nurses that were
You
like
can't
pimping
say
her
that
out.
word now. We're gonna get blocked on YouTube.
Well, she was getting sexually assaulted by not the nurses, but they would rent it out to like people, and they'll go in there and do whatever to her.
No.
You never seen
I
Kill
don't
Bill?
remember
I
that
have,
part.
but I do not.
It's like at the
remember that.
beginning of the
What
movie.
Kill Bill are you watching?
The one where
Volume
you kill
1,
Bill?
Volume 2, or Volume 3?
Volume 1. Like, that's what she has a trick that says the pussy wagon or some shit. He gets
I
it from
don't
that guy that she kills at the beginning of the movie. She's in a coma. No,
No.
She
Been
gave
years.
birth though.
no. She had her baby. They were just sexually assaulting her. At the beginning of the movie, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just thought that was a crazy story. I wanted to go.
No,
ahead and share
yeah,
with y'all.
that's a crazy story,
That's
man.
a fucking trip, bro.
Well,
Fuck.
So
prayers,
Bill got
man.
10 years.
No, what? That's it?
Yeah, I said 10 years. But and on top of that, they were saying like, "Oh, I'm glad that justice was served" or some shit like that. So I guess they thought that was enough.
10 years, nah. That's like
That's
a life.
crazy.
That's like a
That
life
means
type
you might
thing,
get
man.
out in like 8.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's sick. Imagine like you're 8 years old and
And he credited
they
1,000
hit
days
you with the
already.
story like, oh hey, by the way, you always had a dad and you just got out of prison. Like what?
What the fuck? Yeah.
What would
That's
he
crazy.
do? He sexually assaulted your mother, and then you're here.
Damn.
And man, to be that kid
That's
and know
not-
this story.
That's not like
And
traumatic.
your mother
right
has
there.
absolutely no idea whatsoever that you exist at all.
Yeah, that's fucking
Because-
trauma right there. Fuck.
Yeah, that's definitely.
No, that's
traumatic.
an origin story for whatever new fucking Marvel movie that's gonna be, bro.
For the new villain.
So what kind of superhero is he gonna be?
No, he's a villain.
No, it's a villain. Super
Oh, he's a villain.
That's a
Super
villain,
villain, bro.
bro.
Okay, well, what's his villain name gonna be?
Joker.
Joker. Why would? Jokes on you. I was raised by the streets.
Street
Prophet.
Prophet. Just one Street Prophet.
Street Prophet. His villain name's gonna be Street Prophet.
Yeah. Like Luke Cage, but just Street Prophet.
Yeah, super strength. Oh man, you guys are funny.
He's just super ghetto because he's from the hood.
Earlier we were talking about ownership, about these corporations owning this and that, and talking about local stuff. So someone on the questions, they asked us to talk about the importance of ownership.
Importance of ownership, Eric.
I feel like this is
Of course,
Eric's
I know.
bag. So
Why is it important to own your stuff?
No, you're the one that's right here owning Arkansas, so you told me.
I'm here to earn Arkansas.
Yeah, you're right here.
Well,
Well, I mean, it depends.
You're
Like, this is
pushing
a
my
very
Salvadorian
like
people out of
broad
Arkansas.
question. Like,
gentrifying us.
right?
gentrifying them.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn,
my
not you guys.
people.
Damn.
Oh.
I'm respecting my people. I'm trying to buy some stuff here and rent it out for the low, but
But anyways,
what?
California don't love me.
No, but yeah, well,
Well, I mean, it depends. What are you gonna own? Like, what do you
Yeah.
want to own?
I was
Like,
gonna say that.
if you do away with cash, it's good to own gold. That's important because if you can't trade cash no more,
you can trade. Yeah,
you can
gold
trade
is
gold.
always. Yeah.
Like anybody will take gold. A home is always good to own a home, so you eventually don't have to pay rent, and that's something you leave for your kids too. Like that's basically like saving money.
Yeah.
So it depends on what ownership. You want to own your car? Do you want to rent a car? Do you want to lease a car? As far as trademarking and things like that, it's important to own it because if someone around with money comes over and says, "Oh, I like your logo," and if it's not trademarked, they could take your logo.
Yeah.
You can fight it in court, but you never took the time to file the $40 processing fee for you to be owner of your logos. You
Right.
know, and it's different for each logo. And the same thing goes with the name, slogans, stuff like that.
Anything, any little catchphrases like they catchphrase and everything. I mean,
Well, who
trademarking
made
anything.
money? Was it 50 Cent? Someone made like a name and he did what 50 Cent does. He went and trademarked the name and he had to close down his brand.
Bro, LeBron was trying to trademark Taco Tuesday.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah,
You
that's
remember
right.
that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Like, bro, you did not invent that.
A motherfucker
Yeah,
found
and then there's
tacos for like
limits.
a good month, and he
Right.
tried to trademark Taco Tuesday, bro. Like,
Nah. There's also gotta be limits and things. Where it's like, all right, bro, you're wilding. Like we all know that, right? Like, you know what I'm saying?
He got tired of them Taco Tuesdays quick.
obviously, right?
Yeah.
Obviously
his,
couldn't own
his
them
wife
anymore.
tacos were not smacking. Cause yeah,
But no, yeah, it all depends on what you're trying to own. You know, like
but
what's
it is
the-
important to own. If you cherish something and you work something for years, just pay the $40 and really own it. You know, even if you don't go nowhere with it, at least it's yours. Because I think the guy that owned the name Tesla, Elon bought it off him for like $150,000. Now that name's worth millions. You know, so you never know. Someone might hit you up and say, "Hey, let me buy Slack Through Podcast."
Well, yeah, that's why people buy websites. They buy a bunch of websites, and they're
Domains.
just expecting things to go ahead and blow up. And then once they do, boom, all right, pay up for it.
Yeah, that's the same thing with like at names and everything like that. Like,
Yeah.
all that shit. Like, imagine all the people that had to give up, like, or had to pay the bag for the name. You know, like NBA wasn't the first thing to going on IG. You know what I mean? They probably had to pay whoever had the at NBA account first. Like, I'll pay them off or something.
Well, I'm
Or,
sure like social media probably gives benefits to people like that because you own the name NBA. So when something new opens up, like you own the
Automatically,
rights to
yeah.
the name, so no one can take it. And
That's
if they
true.
do, you can just strip it from it.
That's true.
So I guess that's why it's
That's
important.
true. Yeah, that's probably right. You probably don't even have to pay anything. Like, now we actually own that, so just give
Actually,
it
you
up,
gotta pay
homie.
me if you make money.
Gotta
off
pay
of it.
me, yeah.
If you have money on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty interesting. Like when big companies are trying to start up, that's one thing that they watch for, as far as like a team like dedicated for watching their assets, just kind of like get saved. You know, just basically save their assets. So the name itself, other people trying to buy domains and everything, like big companies understand that, and that's why they withhold the release of names. Have you guys ever seen like when they're going to release a name and release a logo at first when big brands are kicking off? That's one thing that they do because they're trying to go ahead and preserve that real estate as far as like what the name, what the branding does for you. So yeah, it's very important to go ahead and make sure that they stay on top of that, because if the business world knows it, everybody just commonly should know it, right?
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So hopefully that answers your questions of importance of ownership.
Yup. Very important.
Very important.
Speaking of very important, Cali Roots is very important
To Eric.
to Eric. So Eric, you want to break this one down for us?
Oh shit! Everybody from Monterey knows Cali
Yeah,
Roots,
right.
you know.
What's Kelly Roots?
Of course, Ricky's from Marina. He's Patrick from Marina, just in the rock. But yeah, if you like EDC, you're not gonna like Cali Roots.
I like Kelly Roots. That's just tight.
No, too much weed smoke for you.
Well, now, yeah.
Yeah, no, too much weed smoke for you.
I think I've only missed 1 year. I got backstage passes for Friday.
Well, shit, shoot him.
Is that an invitation?
No, because I only have mine. I want to go see Wu-Tang. I'm going to take some pictures with whoever they are.
For the cloud? For the cloud chasing?
Hey, he calls RZA Scissor.
RZA SZA. So SZA. It's like, what?
But no,
Who's this
yeah,
guy?
Wu-Tang Friday. It's just a whole bunch of lineups. Cypress Hill Friday. Wu-Tang's the big ones. There's Steel Pulse, Common Kings.
Cotton Kings is gonna be there.
Yeah. And well, I forgot who's the big one on Sunday.
Yeah, they always got like some dope artists, man. They always got someone dope for sure every year.
Yeah, last
So
year.
you guys like how they mixed it with like, because I think the first year was the third year when they mixed like
Some reggae.
hip hop with reggae. You know, they just
Yeah.
had like a random main performer.
Thursday the big name is Revolution. Friday the big name's Wu-Tang. Saturday is Stick Figures, and Sunday is Dirty Heads.
Damn, man.
30 Heads is more like rock, right?
No, it's reggae.
Yeah, it sucks, man.
reggae?
I'm gonna have to miss this one.
Yeah, me too. Probably.
I'm gonna
I'm
have to
try.
miss
I'm gonna
this
see
one.
what's up Friday, but I'm most likely not gonna make
Yeah, I don't
it.
think I'll make it either, but
Yeah.
it would be nice.
Yeah, Sublime, Cypress Hill, Still Pulse, Common Kings.
When's Sublime gonna be there?
Friday. Friday's gonna be, I think, one of the best ones.
Yeah, Friday's gonna be fucking packed then.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy busy.
I mean, Dirty Heads is gonna get it packed too, but Sublime always gets it packed. Everybody's into Sublime.
yeah. I mean, I'm hoping the whole Wu-Tang is there if that's how it's being advertised, you know.
Right?
So
But who knows? Honestly,
who knows?
you know,
Who knows? It might be 3 of them, 4 of them.
It's just one of them.
Just one of them.
it's just the DJ.
He's not even any of the members.
The DJ,
Right, it's just the DJ.
Symphony. DJ
Yeah.
Symphony. He's just playing all the hits. Damn.
It's just Power. Their
Oh,
manager.
yeah.
Shaggy's gonna be
Oh,
there
yeah.
Saturday.
There's
Playing
other manager.
Buds.
Cali Roots is definitely one of those things, man. Like, you know, if you're new
It's
to
a
Monterey and if you're
vibe.
out there for the time being, man, it's definitely something you gotta check out. There's people that probably travel a long way just to hit out here to Monterey too. Like
Bruh.
we kind of forget that.
I
you
met
know?
motherfuckers from everywhere when I
Right?
last year.
People fly over, people drive a long distance, you know what I mean, just to come to the Monterey County Fairgrounds. Like sometimes we forget about that shit. Like we have visitors out here too, so that's dope that, you know what I mean, we throw this little event every once a year. So
Did you guys ever check out the original, like just Reggae Fest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say it was better than Cali Roots?
Um,
I feel like
No.
Cali Roots is more like for the newer generation coming up. That's what they're trying to appeal to.
Cali Roots was always significantly more packed
Yeah.
than the Reggae Fest.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of the different like music
Vibe and crowd,
different vibe,
yeah.
different cultures.
Yeah. Cali
Also
Roots,
on Melting Pot.
Reggae Fest is bringing in like the OGs. Like you'll catch the people from the fucking smoke shops down here or some shit like that, just vibing out down there. Like now you rarely catch him out here. You'll probably catch him in his booth. He'll take off after.
They don't do the Reggae Fest anymore, do they?
That's Cali Roots. No.
Yeah, I haven't seen the reggae. I haven't really seen jazz. Right,
They had the Jazz Fest last year,
They
'cause I
used
was
to,
there.
weren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I probably missed it. That shit went over
That
my
shit was
head.
lit, actually.
Yeah, you went.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dressed up accordingly.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, it's because I'm a huge fan of the closer that closed on Sunday, Gregory Porter. That shit's
okay.
fucking lit. He's got like a
Nice.
deep ass voice and like one of those low like jazz voices.
Like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
He made it shit even deeper than usual.
You
Yeah.
said even deeper. Yeah. Deep voice just like mine. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yes. No, but that shit was fucking lit though.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Well,
No,
whoever's going, I'm jealous.
Ricky, you're going?
I'm going Friday.
You going Friday? That's what's
Yeah.
up.
He's gonna
I'm
hang
gonna
out
see you
backstage with all the
Sunday.
Wu
I haven't
Tang.
forgotten. My wife reminded me today.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be there on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
We got RSVP for a special event.
Mm.
It's going down.
It's going down.
It's
831.
going down tonight.
Do you have a DJ for
You
your
have a DJ?
for your event?
If you don't have a DJ, you need a DJ.
Yeah, it's right here.
Got you.
DJ?
DJ, my phone.
Oh,
What the
so you're gonna have DJ be the DJ.
Nah, he's a vegan.
DJ. Is he not
You
invited?
should have
He
him
gets,
be the,
Is he not invited?
he gets his Oxcore privileges taken away for being vegan.
hey, you should have him be the chef or the caterer.
I'm cool, good. I'm cool. Hey, he gets down on some things, but hey,
He get down on the ribs. I don't know why he stopped.
Man, disappointed. Damn, prawns, dog. I miss prawn DJ.
Prawn DJ.
Prawn DJ,
Hey,
dog.
yo.
You miss DJ's prawn?
Man,
Hey,
it's
yo. The car right there was like, yo.
Chill,
pause.
chill, good.
Beep, beep. Watch where you going, man. You going out of pocket.
Nah, shit, we lit on fucking Sundays, watch a football game, grill something.
Get fucked up.
The egg, the chicken will lay an egg, put that shit on your burger. Fire.
Fuego.
Yeah.
Fuego. Good old time. Good old
Good
times,
time,
man.
good time.
Who got new music?
New music.
Who got new music?
I got new
Is-
music.
What
My
jam?
album's coming out next year.
Better not be no fucking rape shit.
Next year, 2024.
2024, I'm dropping my
It's just
single.
Ricky beatboxing.
I'll be on the stage performing live from the Catalyst.
You gonna rock out with your cock out?
Yeah, that's the main attraction.
Shit, you're wild.
Now, shout out to a local rapper named 81 Drew. He just dropped his his
81,
album.
Shout out.
He called it Ignorance. I checked it out. It's pretty dope.
You heard Naxaw?
Naxaw. That's what
That
I'm
shit
on right now.
hard, cuz.
Naxaw Jim Duggan by West Side Guns artist.
Yeah.
That was alright.
Easty Knack.
That's T9. Mm-hmm.
Probably haven't heard it yet.
That shit
But
go hard.
no, that shit's hard.
I'm still on
Yeah, man.
Conway's.
Spin bars.
I'm still on Conway's new one.
Mhm.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, the one he do it is automatic
Yeah, for
vibe
sure.
shit.
For sure.
The song title itself, the Won't He Do It song, is really crazy.
Right.
His artist, 7 Times a Genius.
Shoot.
She
man.
smoked it. She
For
smoked it.
real. Brooklyn Chop House is crazy too. Fabulous went off.
Yeah, it's a really dope album from Conway the Machine. Highly recommend. Go check that out. Won't He Do It is in your phones now.
Stab out.
That Stab Out with Ransom. They go back and forth with it.
Mhm.
On some R&B shit right now. Summer Walker's EP came out. That shit sounded like an album. It was really good. It's 9 tracks, but you know what I mean, it's still pretty cool. About half hour. She got a opening intro song with J. Cole. J. Cole goes hard.
He's been
All
going
that
hard on
shit,
everybody
yeah.
else's shit.
Yeah, he's warming up for his album, The Fall Off. I don't know if that's his final album, J. Cole.
Hmm.
He's prepping up for his Fall Off album, so we'll see what's up with that. I'm sure it's gonna be fire. I'm sure it's gonna be a banger. So that sounds like one of those albums that you just say peace, you know, like the fall off, like falling off now. You know what I mean? Like that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
Got a blast, like
Got a blast, yeah, man. I'm a dad now. I've been
Got a
giving y'all music for how many years now? Like I got dreads now at this point. Like I look like Jay-Z. Like
Got a blast.
yeah. I'm not mad at him. Not mad. What else? Ronnie, you the music guy, man. You been listening to music.
bro.
What's
I'm
up?
gonna be
What about that new
honest.
Peso Pluma?
I'm gonna be honest. I've been slacking tough on music lately. Bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
we
been driving.
don't
You been
hear
driving to the
that.
sounds of nature or what?
Yeah, bro. So the sounds of paranoia. I was like, fuck, what the fuck's wrong with my car now, bro?
Fuck.
What's that squeaky noise right
You hear
there?
something and you just turn down the music all the way down. Like what is that?
No, he's making a turn. He's making a turn. He has to see if the road's clear. He just turns it down.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean Anderson .Paak too. He put out a new song called "Daydreaming." That shit is crazy, bro.
Did it have
Highly
you
recommend
daydreaming?
it. No, that song's dope. It honestly did, man. You know, it honestly did. That's how good of a song it is. It's like slow 80s, has a guitar solo in it, like electric guitar in it.
Like he does the solo.
No, I mean I don't know if he's playing the guitar, but he's the one that's singing. He's the one that's vocalizing on it.
Yeah.
It's him with the other producers. I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with them, but I just seen it was an Anderson .Paak joint. I was like, fuck it, let it play. I was like, oh shit, this is good. So I like when I do that. I like when I just let the title app do whatever it wants, like new music. Like I was like, fuck it, random shuffle, let it do whatever, and then you come across a dope ass song. You got to look back at it like, oh, pause, like, yo, what song is this? Save that shit, download it.
Hell yeah.
That shit's dope. So yeah, go check that song out. That song's nice. And
So what DJ were you put on at EDC?
yeah,
Just put on a couple of them.
I mean, if I was there, I would just put on DMX. I feel like that would just get everybody hyped some
Bro.
DMX.
Yeah.
Stop.
Drop.
Well, I think they could do a good remix to that.
Oh,
Whoa.
They did a remix to that Peso Pluma song that's been hitting that you see everywhere.
Somebody did like a
They
mix
did
of
like,
it, yeah.
they mixed it in. That was pretty tight.
That shit's annoying.
There's a lot of there was a couple Mexican DJs there representing Mexico.
That's
So you
what's
see a
up.
lot of people with like Mexican flags and stuff.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Your brother should be on that.
I seen Marshmello. There's some other guy, I forgot his name, that they just put me on.
Oh yeah, the guy with the marshmallow head.
Yeah. So overall, that shit was tight. Probably the favorite one I found out that was there. Hold on, I have them right here.
We got it.
Hold on, my bad.
Hold on.
We got it, Ricky?
Don't
There's
cut me,
audio.
guys, don't cut me,
We
don't
better
cut
get
me.
cut off.
Whoa,
Yo!
Paul.
Chris
I'm
Tronics.
leaving.
Pause.
Paul.
Gristronics.
If you're coming, I'm leaving, dude.
That's what I told her, guys.
New shows, new movies. Anyone seen? I seen the new Guardians of the Galaxy. That
shit's
shit
lit.
is
How was
lit.
That shit
Oh,
was
that shit was
hard.
funny, dude.
That shit was
Damn,
hard.
That shit was
I seen
hard.
You know what I want to
Finally
go
saw
see?
it?
I want to go see Blackberry.
Blackberry.
Yeah,
Is that about the phone?
yeah.
They're making a movie?
It's already out.
Oh shit.
Where at? Theaters?
What's the trip about Blackberry?
Yeah.
What's the trip about Blackberry that they had to make a movie?
It's kind of like, you know how they just made a movie of like the Michael, like Air?
Yeah.
This is like a documentary.
It's just kind of just telling the story of the Blackberry.
I think that'd be
Cool.
a good story. I remember you recommending that Ford.
Ford versus Ferrari.
Mhm.
Yeah, he recommended that movie was really good.
Mhm.
I really liked it. That shit was tight. So you said Blackberry
Yeah. I said I want to go see it. I haven't seen it yet.
is in theaters or is it at
It's in theaters, yeah.
certain theaters?
No, it should be in most theaters.
Blackberry.
Yeah.
That'd be tight. I might go check that out right now.
Movie
There's
night.
another one. There's
Movie
another
night with
one.
the guys or what?
Tuesday,
Yeah,
you get a
let's
discount.
go do it.
Movie night with the guys.
Let's go do it.
Nah.
Yeah, let's wear
Eric's a
matching
dad
pajamas.
now. Eric's a dad now.
Come
Gotta ask his wife.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just don't want to. I'm going home.
No, not tonight.
Oh, y'all saying tonight, so I'm like, nah,
I
I'm
didn't say
cool.
tonight.
What night works with you?
I'll let you know.
Told you gotta ask the wifey, guys.
Not if I'm tired. Oh, she's working right now. I don't gotta ask her shit. She gone all night. You wanna come over?
You want to come over?
Fuck, I don't like the way you asked that, good. I don't know my shit. I don't feel safe. I feel like you're gonna spike my drink like I did.
Like I did. Like you did to yourself.
Like I did to myself in EDC.
Come on, bro. You brought the shades for a reason, right?
I pretended not to look.
Damn.
Bro, they were selling 4 Locos there. I was fucking crazy.
Hell yeah, they
The
were.
old
That's the thing they surprised
Like from back
me,
in the
bro.
day?
I don't know, maybe,
They selling
but
vintage Four Locos.
Dad, for those years.
They're hella old, like 30 years old.
Still,
but they really
They're
fuck
like
you
Quaaludes.
Bro, shit, they
Up.
numb
That's
you.
fucking crazy. And they had food, but I didn't really get hungry.
Of
I
course
bet.
not.
I was so into the music, I didn't get hungry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
music.
the music.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, there's some pictures there that I cannot see the light of the sun or the light of social media.
Well, let it see the group chat at least.
Fuck no.
What
Then
about-
that becomes a group chat meme. Fuck that.
What about Fast 10? You gonna watch the family movie?
You should watch the first part.
what's the point now, bro? I don't know shit about it.
What did
Shit made hella
say?
movie.
What did nigga say last time?
So the incest?
He
He
thought it
was
was
that-
fucking incest.
so there was fucking his sister.
I don't know. Shit was going on, man. John Cena's there. The Rock is there now.
That's all you know.
He's like, all the wrestlers
And
are
John
there
Cena's
now.
another brother. That's Tom's brother.
He's like, all the WWE is there now.
All they done- he's
yeah,
there.
they put The
John
Rock in
Cena's
there,
Hispanic
too.
in this movie, supposedly.
He's Hispanic.
Well, Dom's Hispanic.
Yeah, Don's Hispanic, so he's supposed to be Hispanic.
Is he Hispanic?
Yeah.
For real?
Shit,
Yeah.
man.
He's gotta be half, bro.
I mean,
Who?
no.
Cena or his? Or,
No, Cena's not Hispanic, but he's playing.
Dom gotta be half Hispanic, half white, bro.
Oh,
Like in
he
real
was-
life?
He was in Panama in one of the fucking series.
But I thought he went to
Yeah.
Panama just to like run away. I didn't think he was Hispanic at
He
all.
is.
Sorry, Ronnie. Go ahead.
No, I'm joking. Go ahead, bro.
No, I'm good.
No,
Forgot what I was
It's
saying.
probably Puerto Rican, like Sucre.
Cool.
Like the dude from fucking, what's that show?
Well, they had Don Omar and Tengo Calderon in it too.
Yep. And that shit was
You
funny.
watch
They're
Rey
hilarious
Mysterio's
in
and the
it.
next one they have like all the WWE superstars in it.
But these 619s into the car.
He's like, hey, Dom's like, hey, it's my new little brother,
my
Lil
little
Ray.
My family.
Little Ray.
Hey, the family flew from San Diego.
How big is his family, bro? I need to know so you can just get through all of it,
He
bro.
just
Who
keeps
else?
lying,
Yeah.
right?
He's
Every
Mr.
movie they do.
Worldwide.
have
And then Pitbull
more.
comes on, bro.
Right? Pitbull's his new brother.
I have a new family. There's family of my family that I didn't tell you about, but they're my
Pitbull was
family.
and him were separated at birth, bro. They're twins.
And then next, you know, they're gonna go to a whole another dimension of another version of themselves, and then there's a whole
And
another
this whole
fucking.
other group of family
Imagine
members.
this. They get to the future and they do a remake of Fast and the Furious, but it's with
Bruh,
flying
hell
cars.
So
no.
it's the
But they're-
multiverse.
But they're in the
Yeah, no.
multiverse.
Yeah. And a Nas can, bro.
They collab with Marvel.
Collab with Marvel.
Fuck. Nah,
They
nah,
join
yeah.
forces with Marvel to
Combine
take
with
off
Marvel,
Thanos.
dude.
No.
That's the next move. If you guys are watching this episode,
Nah,
You gotta
yeah.
reach out to Marvel.
I've been done with them,
You know who
man.
will still
I've been
win, though?
done. Who?
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Did you hear that music at the end of the movie?
He follows up at the end.
Everyone just leaves with their ones up in the theater.
Paul Heyman's looking at him admiring.
Fuck. Oh man, those
shit.
memes
You
are
gotta
funny.
acknowledge him, dog.
Memes are funny. Well, yeah, man. We got through all the topics.
for the first
We
time.
got a few minutes left. We kind of like finished early, I guess, man.
There's like 2 more
Shit,
questions if you
cool.
want to answer them.
Oh, there is. So hit us.
Mask.
Hit us.
Hold on, let me see what they said.
Shoot the
Make sure
shot.
you guys follow us on Slide Through Podcast,
One of them is,
Ricky _LLC.
well, they just want us to talk about mental growth. I guess whatever that means to you.
Shit, we barely have our mentor ourselves.
Straight up.
How you want us to give you mental growth?
I mean,
You
read a
asked the
book and
wrong
watch
person.
videos
Yeah, wrong group.
and apply what you read in books and hear in videos.
Can I ask you all a question then?
If you don't know what,
Yeah.
Go ahead. No,
Is
No,
it-
go
is
ahead,
it about
go.
mental growth?
absolutely not.
Oh,
no.
well, I mean, my advice for mental growth would probably be try some meditation.
That's a good one. You know why?
Yeah.
Because I had it, like, I've been, like, going through hella shit. And then I was like, oh, what the fuck did Miggy tell me?
What the fuck?
I was like, what's that fool been telling me? And I was like, oh, he said to meditate.
Just so you know, you have a great support group.
You know what I'm saying? We're here for
We're
you.
fucking dead.
We're here for you.
No, you're not. What do you call that then? what the fuck I do?
Oh, I can't with you.
We'll look back at the video.
So yeah,
What were you going
continue
through, guys?
Fuck, I don't even remember.
You don't even remember what you're going through. See, look, man, mental growth. Mental growth,
Fucking
man.
dude.
The power of
The
meditation.
power of mental health. If my mental health was good, I would know.
Just
what I
have
was
someone
gonna-
laugh at you. He'll get over it.
No, I'll just say, like Ricky was saying, you got to do a lot of self.
You said
You can't-
meditation.
Yeah, meditation. Yeah, what Miggy said that helps, and not just that, but you got to do a lot of your own research. You can't like go based off of what people tell you and shit. You know, you gotta.
Yeah.
Got to do a lot of your own work. It's gonna suck, you know, but you got to do the work yourself if you want
Yeah.
to grow, you know.
Yeah, because there's
Gotcha.
people like, oh, try this. I do this, or this helps me. It's like, all
Yeah,
right,
'cause
bitch, that doesn't help me.
Because motherfuckers these days, bro, anybody will sell shit on Instagram for like money, bro. Like it's like,
Oh, hell yeah,
like
tell
all
you to
these
jack
advice
off and you'll
shits,
feel
like
better.
oh, oh, fucking hit up my fucking DMs for advice on how to do this and how to do that. Like
Then
this
they want
and
to
this
charge you
and
Damn, I need to
$50.
step up my game. I've been giving free.
that. Yeah, you've been giving free
Fuck.
game.
You gotta
huh?
start scamming people.
I gotta
huh?
scam people. What the fuck am I doing? I always tell people my knowledge is free, but my time is gonna cost you. Now I need to switch it.
Yeah, you gotta be like
Everything.
everything's
Everything's
money.
money.
Time is money,
Everything costs
baby.
money, man.
So what do you guys do for your mental health?
I say apply what I actually hear and read, because if you don't apply, it's not gonna work. Like
So
tell
what do
you
you
told me,
read?
like if you tell me run a mile every day, and by mile 6 you'll be able to run it in 5 minutes. If I don't apply me running a mile every day, I'm never gonna get there. So it's the same thing when they tell you meditate, fucking read, relax, put your feet in the sand. If you don't do those steps, then you're never gonna continue to develop. Type
What's-
shit. Like apply it. Like
What's
really
with-
do it.
What's with the feet in the sand?
I
Ground
did a little
yourself,
reading
dude.
about grounding, how we're fucking electrical beings, and you touching the earth with his grass. I like sand, whether it's grass, not concrete, but you know anything to do with nature is supposed to ground you and supposed to relieve all this stress and shit like that. And it works because all this frequency that's in the city with all the antennas and stuff that throws your aura off or your energy off. But when you're in the wilderness, it's a whole different frequency that really calms you down. What the trees are throwing out there, like you said, do your own research. Like we only hit the top of the topics, but if you really want to learn more about it, there's just Google searches, YouTube videos. But again, if you don't put it into practice, then you'll never know if it works or not.
Yeah. Definitely gotta do a lot of self-reflecting, you know.
You
Try to
really gotta
figure-
talk
yeah.
to yourself. Sit down and scratch your butt.
Right.
Somebody told me. Sit down and scratch your butt.
You know, and you got, you know, and also journaling helps a lot too. Some people like journal. I mean, I sent in June this one video of like a little TikTok of like some guy in the club bumps to another dude. He's like, "Hey man, what's your problem? What's your problem? Oh, you think you're a tough guy? Well, what you gonna do about it?" He's like, "Well, I'm gonna journal about you, bro." He's like, "You gonna journal about me? Yeah, I'm gonna journal about this."
How do you consider that?
Yeah, he's like 2 pages, bro. He's like, "Well, fuck you, man. I'm gonna journal right back at you." Oh yeah, I'm gonna journal even harder. So that's kind of like a healthy way to go about it. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. You mean
That's funny. How do you
yeah.
reply to that, bro?
Write a book about you, bro.
What's up? You trying to square up? No, I'm a journal, you
You
dog.
can't really say shit though, huh? Because that's like a diss track. You can't fight somebody for diss track. You gotta diss them back, you know.
Just them in the journal.
Is that what rappers do? They just
Basically.
journal?
They journal.
They're
They
just
record
journaling,
it.
but on a
They
beat.
say,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they're just journaling.
Gonna journal about this, bro.
That's tight.
They're like, I'm about to journal about you, bro.
No, yeah, but I heard
Kill
that
you in my
helps.
journal, homie.
I heard that helps. You know, like
Hey, I
writing down
catch you on the
certain-
flip
You know?
side.
I mean, it doesn't help me, but like you said, you gotta try different things to find out
Yeah.
what works for you.
Yeah, like try to pinpoint certain behaviors or certain things that triggers you, and try to find out why it does, and you know, and try to work on that, and just be more self-aware of your emotions and things you say. Yeah.
Oh, one thing at some point when I got back to my hotel, my third eye opened. Just so you guys
Third
know.
hole open?
Third eye.
You rush to the bathroom.
Fucking, I kept closing my eyes. I kept closing my eyes, but there was still like a light in the middle like this. And I kept trying hard to make what it was. Like, I could have just been tripping, dude. But I closed my eyes and I could still see just a light in the middle. I tried to do it the
You
next day.
sure
I
it's
couldn't
just
do
not
it.
your eyes fucked up from all those
No,
lasers?
I tried. I even went like this. I even went like this, like, bro, am I kind of opening my eyes and I see a light? It wasn't that.
You know, you look in the sun and then you look away, you still got that shit.
little
that-
shit.
There was no sun.
you
It was
sure
it was the
wasn't
middle of
that?
the night.
That's why you close your eyes and you still see that shit.
The shrooms.
But yeah,
I was looking at the laser in the eye, and then like I looked away, and it was still there. It's
It's
crazy.
still there. It was my third eye.
so what was your question, Ronnie?
My bad.
What,
'Cause
question,
I
what do
actually
you
have
want to
something to
ask
say
the
on mental.
viewers?
What you got? What you got to say?
No.
You already
Because
said it.
I was like, oh, is it about him mental health? Because I kind of had something to say about the mental health, so I kind of cut him off. So that's why I was like, my bad.
Yeah, Ronnie, my bad.
Oh, shit. This is weird to go from mental health to what I was about to ask, bro.
Fuck it,
Okay,
man.
bro.
We here. We in here.
This is your support group. Let it out.
What do you
Safe space.
what are y'all tipping for nowadays?
What do you mean by that?
Like you know how like,
Tipping on fofos. You know, I mean, that's still obviously always the waitress. You know what I mean?
No.
The server.
obviously, but
Yeah.
that's at a restaurant. Like I feel like, for example, you order to go, and obviously you swipe the card, and it says for like a $15 tip.
Oh, because
or-
you got to tip for like everything now, huh?
right, because it's asking for a tip for whatever. Do you guys tip if you go in there to pick up your
Nah.
your meal?
If I'm going to pick up, if it's like that and it's in my face, and like it's one of those moments where like they're staring at
looking
me,
at
they're
you.
looking at me, and I'm just like, I feel like people are looking at me. I'll
They're
hit
like,
like the
no.
lowest. I'll hit the 10 or whatever it is, the lowest one.
They don't even put 10 no more. They put 15.
They put
Oh, they
15.
upped
They
it?
go 15, 20, 25, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no, there, there's
And they
some
put it
places that start
opposite.
after
They
10.
put the highest number to where the lowest number used to be.
They,
So
they
you
have it
ma-
all zigzag. You gotta
Yeah.
look for it.
They
Hold on.
confuse you.
Hey, and when you're about to press it, it moves.
So like, I mean, I end up tipping, bro. But I'm just saying, like, I'm about to stop, bro, because I feel like, why should I? Like,
It's
if
funny,
I'm picking up my.
it's funny that you mentioned that though, because like at the weed shop, that shit'll come up and it'll be like, "Oh, add 20% and all this shit."
And it's just
I
gonna
did
ask
that
you a few
yesterday.
questions. It's gonna ask you a few questions.
and then
Fuck
I'm-
your questions.
And
dude.
I look at the guy like straight up and be like, 0. You ain't getting shit.
0, none.
Bro,
I mean,
give my change back.
Yeah. Matter of
You
fact, you
know,
owe me money. Matter of fact, I do this shit for
Matter
free.
of fact, give me my change.
Bro, it's just getting crazy, bro. It's getting
Nah,
to
yeah.
the point where like the self checkout machine is
Yeah.
gonna ask you to tip it just for
Hey,
the
that-
convenience.
that's already happening.
Shut the fuck up! Is that
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. I forgot they have an automated fast food restaurant. They'll ask you to tip it.
Oh, that's right. Oh shit.
I forgot where it was at, but it's already asking you to tip the machine.
Tips in fast food? I
Yeah.
thought they weren't supposed to take tips.
No, like
Oh.
when you pay for
Oh.
some fast food restaurant, it's all
Oh,
AI or electronic, whatever.
Oh,
no
shit.
people there,
It
and
automatically
it was still
asks.
when you pay, it was still asking for a tip.
dang, that means you could just scream as loud as you want in there.
Pretty much.
Hey, what the fuck? No, yeah, I don't know. I mean, do y'all tip the barista?
Yes,
Yeah.
that I do,
Yeah,
Okay.
because they're actually making the coffee.
and
If
I
it was
appreciate a
machine
good coffee.
pouring out my coffee and just I need to put on the lid myself. No, I'm not leaving a tip. But if they're stirring my shit, putting a little whipped cream, making a little smiley face on my name. Yeah.
Oh, a little E with the heart around it.
Ooh.
You gotta crush.
My wife was a barista.
Hey, that's right. Just right.
I was getting coffee
Gang,
for
gang.
sure.
You like this?
Gang, gang.
Shout out to the baristas out there.
For real.
How about the
Big
barbers? How about the barbers?
I tip my
Yeah.
barber.
The tip barbers, you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, after no matter how much they're gonna up the price on you.
Yeah, he's gonna remember that. Fuck your line him
Yeah.
up the next time.
Fuck your shit up.
Oh my bad, you know.
Oh
what I
my
mean? It's just
bad.
like-
You only tip today, huh?
I thought I had extra money in my pocket, but I realized I didn't, and then it kind of
did,
just fucking.
I respect the barber that like keeps it the same price it's always been, even though you hear them charge somebody else.
Yup.
But then sometimes you go to swipe the card and you see what they're really charging people because normally you pay cash, right?
Yeah.
And you see what they're really charging people, like, oh,
Yo, it's on
You
my
feel
barber
bad
shop.
that you tip it?
I mean,
Appreciate you.
it's like a silent appreciation. So
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bring it up because I'm scared if I bring it up, then you're gonna
I
reverse
just
it
Hey,
on
you
me.
owe me $30.
Oh no, you're right. Damn, I've been letting you go this many times. Hey, what the fuck? Damn, I thought I was getting hooked up because I was the homie. then you just forgetting.
I'm telling you all my secrets.
nah, man,
So,
that's
Shout out
the
to the
barber.
barbers.
Shout out to the barber.
So there's places that ask for tip, and you're just straight up like no tips.
Well, it's the
Yeah.
thing, like, yeah, sometimes, let's say, for example, you're going to go pick up Wingstop and they
I
might
don't
ask
leave
you
a
a tip.
tip,
Like,
though.
why Should I
Like,
should I give
and
you a
I
tip?
had to fucking drive to get this shit. I'm not gonna fucking tip you.
Exactly.
I'll tip you if you took it to me. You know?
Yeah, I'm tipping the Uber or the like little fucking whatever Uber
DoorDash.
driver, DoorDash, yeah. But
But if I gotta get
I
out
gotta
of my
get
house
this
in
and
the
deal
fucking
with your
cold,
attitude. You gotta see both of my cards. Even nah.
Ching. Well, all right, fellas. I think
Great
that's about
question,
does it.
Ronnie.
Anybody else have anything they want to say? Get off their chest.
Shout out Second Memories.
Shout out Second Memories.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. Covenant out there.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Cov.
The Covenant Boys.
Shout out to Chewbox's workout partner.
Shout out to us, man.
Shout out to us.
Shout out
to
to
Eric.
us.
Shout out to
No,
Eric.
not me.
Shout out to
Dumbass.
Eric.
But we are us.
What do you mean we are us?
We are us.
What are
I'm
talking
You
you.
and me are
This
us.
ain't Toys R Us.
I'm
bro.
you
What
and
are
you are
talking
me.
about?
It's us and ours.
Huh?
Yeah.
That third eye is closed.
The third eye's closing. The closed eye's bleeding.
Because you opened the whole thing.
Oh!
Hey, yo, I'm leaving.
Thank y'all for another episode of Slide Through Podcast.
Till the next time.
Till next time, subscribe. We out here, man.
This fool really came.